I believe you want us to say this, and in some way it could go with the videos we made about something. How? Um, you see, 74% of Tea Party members and 59% of Republicans generally want Obamacare defunded. Okay, now, okay. With Christmas coming up, and knowing that the purpose of Obamacare is that the sick and those who are in pain and children who are ill with diseases, like little kids with leukemia, that are poor, or simply, or all the way up to, I mean, even incredible amount of people, like 40 million people. Okay, now that we're in the holiday season, right, the holiday season confronts, see, the holiday season confronts these people. Because here's the thing, if they don't, like, identify their mind in the process of what they're perceiving and accept it, do they perceive that way because they've been watching television? It was that they're not the. Are they sure? Are they certain? Do they have faith that their reason is telling them this? Is it reason, or is it mindless obedience to what the TV tells them, and the soundbites and politicians? Are they using their reason? Because one of the things is, we'd like them, for example, like, do they, in other words, we've made two videos that were based on, like, being thoughtful and using reason about one part of what's happening with regard to healthcare and Obamacare. Those are videos in which, like, we're using the human faculty of reason to look into something. Are they using such a process? Like, when they would like to watch a video like that, and when people reason together, like, I'm not doing this thing by myself, like, we're working on this together, but we're using the human faculty of reason. Are they using reason? If that larger percentage of the political class and those who affiliate with the movement that they claim is about, the Tea Party references the birth of the real birth of our country. In the Declaration of Independence, like, the most important statement is, like, for the common welfare. In the book The Political Economy of the American Revolution, it talks that what is banned from the educational system, although everyone knows the name of John Locke and all kinds of, like, British people that supposedly influenced the revolution, when in reality we were fighting against everything that Britain stood for. That the actual influence that's banned from university education is a long tradition of German economic thought going back to the 1600s, and the Cameralists and all this, who the idea of the common welfare of the whole was central, and that our country was founded on in the political economy of revolution explains founded. Actually, the real influence was a long tradition of German economic thought, and as we know, Germany is considered one of the best societies as far as the whole being sort of having, not just the wealthy few and then everyone else who, like, sighs for a better distribution of life's blessings. Like, that during the Christmas season will be the time to explore and do some soul searching about why they've come to the conclusion that Obamacare should be repealed. Because see, when we made our videos, what we said is, what is going on with it, and like we're not sure in some sense. What we looked into what the private insurers are doing. There's a bunch of other things to look into. We don't know about healthcare and health policy because you'd have to be an expert. So we're like sort of working piecemeal to see if we can understand with a completely open mind to anything, including the fact that there may be something we're not understanding that really needs to be changed. I mean, we're open-minded about it, and we're trying to reason together because none of us are experts. So these people who are like want it repealed, which would mean actually taking it away from like the people, like, you know, now it's in the millions of people who have access to affordable health care for the first time. We want to know, they do some, these people do some soul searching and decide, are they coming to these conclusions to defund the health care that's been put in place? Is it purely for selfish reasons? Because the interesting thing is we made a chain of videos, actually, or 2 videos, where your friend here sort of, you know, went through the process of first saying, well, what's happening, and then what I got from my insurance company in a selfish sense. I mean, I guess the first instinct would be like, repeal the Obamacare, okay? But wait a minute, let's think about that for a minute. I mean, one is, well, in what way am I being negatively affected, and is it in my interest that important if I still will have health care to say such a thing, take health care away from poor people when it finally exists? But then again, is that even what's happening? Is it even something negative in Obamacare, or is it something my private insurer is doing, and the problem lies there? So we're reasoning, but with the general sense that we'd like to err on the side of saying we'd hate to think that taking away affordable health care from poor people who may have a child with leukemia, you don't want to start from a bias towards hostility to such a child. That's something we'd like these people to think about at Christmas.